Hi, good morning my students. Welcome to ECW445 Environmental Engineering and Sustainability. Today, we are going to discuss on cultivation of environmental awareness, understanding and impacts of pollution to the society. What is solid waste? Basically, solid waste can be defined as the useless and unwanted products in the solid state derived from the activities and discarded by society. However, what is the impacts of solid waste to our environment? An inefficient municipal solid waste management system may create serious negative environmental impacts like infectious diseases, land and water pollution, obstruction of drains, and loss of biodiversity. Student, does it give impacts to our environment? Of course, yes. Do you guys have any opinion about issues on water pollution?
Me. In my opinion, one of the issues that gives major concern on water pollution is global warming. There are many everyday ways you can help reduce global warming, which will in turn help lower water pollution.
The next current issue is illegal waste and industrial pollution. Industry and industrial sites across the world are major contributors to water pollution. Many industrial sites produce waste in the form of toxic chemicals and pollutants, and though regulated, some still do not have a proper waste management system in place. Toxic chemicals in the waste produced by this industry not only have the potential to make water unsafe for human consumption, but they can also cause the temperature in freshwater systems to change, making them dangerous for many water-dwelling organisms.
Thank you. Next is about the animal waste. Animal waste is produced by animal transport in the environment by water, especially runoff.
Alright student, now we will more focus on the issues that happen nowadays in our country. The first one is landfills. Solid waste refers to the range of garbage materials which are arising from animal and human activities that are discarded as unwanted and useless.
Iffah, would you mind to share with us about your opinion for solid waste instead of my point of view?
Sure, Tasha. The other issues, solid waste is a food waste. What is food waste? Food waste is also can be called as a plate waste, which is food that has been served but not be eaten and spoiled food. Did you know when we throw away our food, what could happen to our environment? Let's look about it.
Now, let us discuss about 4 issues that have consequence that impact on the society and environment. I will start with Hasmah first.
For me, the issue is about toxic waste. Toxic waste is come from a wide range of activities including manufacturing, farming, water treatment system, hospital and other industries.
What is the next issues?
The next issues is open burning. Open burning can be said as burn the garbage in barrels, outdoor furnaces, fireplaces or wood stoves. Usually, plastic and waste are the most commonly things that will be burned. If we keep burning it, plastic will release their toxic chemical, such as nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide, and volatile organic chemicals that will pollute our air.
Flood is also one of the frequently encountered issues to the society and environment. Flood water can spread infectious disease from the poisonous chemicals, sewage, and waterborne disease. The contaminated flood water also pollute rivers and habitats. Flood affect clean drinking water too. One of the ways to mitigate this issue is through effective floodwater handling. For example, the smart tunnel in Kuala Lumpur that can divert floodwater away from the confluence of the two rivers running through. Due to the flash flood disaster that hit Malaysia recently, government had planned to add more smart tunnel in the future in order to reduce the impact of flash flood in our country. Thus, we as engineers should think of innovative ways to help reduce the bad impact of flood.
Landslides are caused by disturbance in natural stability of a slope. One of the factors that trigger landslide is rainfall. When slope area become completely saturated by heavy rainfall many times, landslide can occur. Without the aid of mechanical road support, the soil simply runs off when it contains too much water. The mudslides have trouble crossing rivers. It will lead to water pollution because it left behind limestone deposits that can pollute the freshwater system mainly by increasing a freshwater system turbidity. And how to prevent landslide from happening? First, keeping material and structure away from slope. Second, controlling the water on your property. And lastly, strengthening the ground such as plant tree on hill to keep the soil packed and protected.
As a conclusion, the pollution in Malaysia is originated from point sources and non-point sources. The point sources that have been identified include sewage treatment plants, manufacturing, agro-based industries, and animal farms. Therefore, please take care of our environment from any pollution so that we can live safely and healthy.